Their voices are what pushes us. I need them to tell me what we should be doing. Where should we be spending our money? Where do you need us to provide you with support? And that's going to change, right? As the generations come, the next generation is going to have a totally different take on this, and that's how it should be. And we need to continue to adapt.
The education that I've gotten from other parents and other affected individuals has more than once saved Marty's life. The people I've met at conferences, the parents, some incredible physicians who care deeply for Marty and other individuals living with Marty's condition. They really advocate and help empower me to take better care of Marty.
The main part of advocacy for us started within the schools. We had to help advocate for Kiera to make sure that she had the right needs and equipment in the classroom. I remember buying books when she was in elementary school about what's it like to go to college with a disability. So that kind of opened my eyes to get more involved with Cure CMD and Rachel and her team.
I made sure that every single patient I met received a flyer about Cure CMD, about the international registry, about how to connect, how to know what's going on, the events for families to link, but also what's happening research-wise. So Cure CMD has raised the profile of congenital muscular dystrophy so much.
The resources, the fundraisers, the walks, the awareness, prompting or giving an opportunity to
help the next family.
The next family.
Reaching out to policymakers and reaching out to communities that affected individuals don't necessarily have connections with.
For the Cure CMD Scientific and Family Conference, we'd have specialists from around the globe who flew in for these meetings, not only to share their own research, but probably more importantly, to meet the families.
When you talk with the families, what they expect from the therapies, is I think a very positive idea, because the regulators can now listen, or they want to listen now from the patient community, their stories. And that will help change the way we think about clinical trials, the way we think about treatment.
We want our stories to be included and know that those clinical trials and development in medicine is giving us a positive outlook, a positive hope or a passion to move forward that will open up many doors for us.
The Cure CMD family has been instrumental in linking the whole community, be it families, be it researchers and clinicians, with patients around the globe.
We've had situations where we've known people that weren't that connected to the community and found themselves getting hospitalized. And you've got people that will just reach out to a stranger and help them in the moment where they're most in need, where they're in hospital, they're getting told things by doctors and they don't know what to do, and you've got some resource you can call upon, a parent or Rachel, who can actually help guide them through a really tough decision or tough situation.
I'm proud to say that we have really moved the research community to start understanding that patient-focused is important, that including the patient voice in what they're doing and getting feedback and hosting these conferences where we've got scientists, clinicians, families, industry in the same room, and making sure that we all get it. What is it that we need? What is it that the affected individual wants? That's what we're focusing on. I want the voice of this organization to be their voice. I want to guide this organization to promote their voice. And if I can show young parents of newly diagnosed kids, this is a great and terrible life, but that you need to continue to have expectations that this kid is going to grow up and have an incredible life. That's my place in this organization.
Sometimes my friends are like, I don't think you can play gymnastics because you can't really do cartwheels, or you can't really do downward dog, or you can't do what we're doing. And I'm like, I can try my best. I can play if I want to. If you don't want me to play, I will go and play somewhere else. And you cannot show me where I can play and where I cannot play.
Without advocacy, we're just a number in the scheme of things with looking at a potential drug or any sort of treatment. It goes further than just the individual. It's important to see everything that's affecting the families, the community, the schools, the friends.
To put a face, to put a personality, to put a spirit behind a name or just a number is everything. This is my son, and he goes through so much. He deserves anything that will make the quality of his life better.
Gustavo tells me sometimes that he forgets that I have CMD. And part of that is that I'm advocating so hard for everybody else. And I'm okay with that. This is what I want. This is what I was born to do, and I just didn't know it for the first 38 years of my life.